Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tree of Woe Wrestling Podcast. I'm the Black Patriot, and this is the Wrestling Podcast where we always put wrestling first because wrestling is the number one priority. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's a small thing for you, but for me, it means the world, and it means the world to the channel. And as I come before you to make my SmackDown video, to give you the review, before we even start, before I even get into what actually happened on the show, I'm here to tell you we are witnessing the downward spiral of WWE. It is over. It's done, guys. Not only are we witnessing the downward spiral of WWE, we are witnessing the continued devalue of the WWE title. This show was quite possibly, and I've said this about so many SmackDowns, it's starting to sound redundant, but this may be quite possibly the worst WWE SmackDown that I've ever seen. Hands down. I'm not lying. The show was terrible. The show was garbage. And anybody that's watching this stuff, like I said before, if you enjoy yourself, more power to you. But I'm going to have to start calling it like I see it. You have to be dumb. Because I was saying that only your children could like this stuff. But kids don't even like this crap. You have to be dumb. And I don't want to sound insensitive, but you're either dumb or mentally challenged. But maybe the real thing is you might just be willfully ignorant. Because you've been watching WWE all your life. It's all you know is WWE. Wake up. There's no way in hell that anybody who watched this 3-hour garbage, this piece of crap program, thought it was good. There's no way in hell you left this show thinking you were entertained or thinking it was good. There is absolutely no way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And I've said it. Far be it from me to tell wrestling fans how to enjoy pro wrestling, but there is no way in hell you enjoyed this show. The fans in attendance didn't enjoy it, and they paid to be there. So if you're watching it from home, it's no way in hell you enjoyed this show. Just stop lying. Stop lying to yourself, because you ain't lying to me, because I can see through your bullshit. Let's just stop. Why don't you want WWE to be better? You're the fans that keep this crap going. WWE will not change because in their mind, they don't have to. If you keep taking this crap, accepting this crap, and acting like everything is okay, when WWE dies, it'll be because of you. And fans like you. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. If I had to grade this show on a scale from 1 to 10, I would literally give this show a 0. A -1. Like, it was bad. There's nothing on this program that makes it good. And then for the fact that it's 3 hours and we're sitting through this program and we have to keep seeing segments about a goddamn gingerbread man. Come on. Are you 12? Are you 9? Are you 6? And what makes it so bad, Triple GPT got the gingerbread man inserted into actual wrestling lore. He's there when Austin got arrested. He's all over WWE in spots he shouldn't be in, that he never existed in. And the Gingerbread Man gets the main event over the WWE champion. Come on, man. The funeral for the Gingerbread Man was the last segment when Cody came out somewhere in the middle of the show. You cannot make this stuff up. Nobody is lying to you. Nobody is pretending. And it's not just me that's saying it. There's other content creators that are saying it. This show is bad. It's straight up garbage. To be perfectly honest, it is garbage. But we can't tell y'all anything. You're going to still be the bot, the hive mind, the drones, the soulless sycophants that continue to pump money into a company that clearly don't give a damn if you're entertained. They need to drop the E, because this crap is not entertainment. And it's certainly not wrestling. I don't know what it is. I don't know what in the world it is, but it certainly ain't wrestling, and it's certainly not entertaining. And I am sick and tired of this crap. You want to talk about a lifelong wrestling fan? I've been watching WWE and professional wrestling for over 30 years. Since the 80s. This is the worst booking I've ever seen. This is the worst piece of crap shows that anybody could sit through. I remember having matches with Undertaker on SmackDown, Eddie Guerrero, SmackDown, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Edge, SmackDown. Now, jobber after jobber after jobber, and boring, monotonous, cookie cutter bullshit segments. The main event, fucking Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, Lil Yachty, and a Gingerbread Man. When we got a Iron Man match between Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. Like, get out of here, man. This stuff is garbage. This is trash. This is trash. It does not deserve to be on TV no more. SmackDown needs to be canceled. You got Triple H, who's releasing wrestlers while getting a pay increase and a contract extension. For doing what? For doing what? For creating the most dull, boring, repetitive show you ever seen? Get out of here, man. This show is garbage. And we're going to start off with one of the decent spots. Nothing on this was good. This was decent because Jacob cut a decent promo. I'm not going to focus too much on the backstage segments, the shenanigans, the malarkey, the BS. We're going to just go what happened in the ring. Because the backstage stuff is stupid. Danhausen stealing people's hair. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know who can watch this show. But you get Jacob and Roman's lackeys in the ring. They're cutting a promo. Jacob cut his best promo. It's funny, his shirt says from EBT to WWE. That's hilarious. Like, we supposed to believe this dude was poor when you're in the family that's been wrestling for several decades. Like, we're supposed to believe you was poor. Okay. So he addresses the Lackey 1 and Lackey 2 because it seems like only thing Jimmy and Jay wants to do with their career is be Roman's followers, be Roman's flunkies. It's ridiculous. I would say that Jacob cut the best promo he's ever did, but I don't know, man. I don't think Jacob is ready for a world title. You know why? He's just not interesting. And I'm over the bloodline. I'm tired of seeing Samoan versus Samoan on repeat for 4 goddaggone years. I'm just over this. I'm not invested in this at all. I could care less. I'm giving the segment credit because Jacob did cut a good promo. But at the end of the day, who cares? Who cares? He ain't wrestling. The Usos ain't wrestling. Like, they don't do nothing. They don't do anything but fight Roman's battles when Roman isn't around. I don't care, man. I don't care. But the promo was good, and I did like the threat at the end where he told them if they even think about interfering in his match, he gonna burn the whole family down. It was okay, but I don't like it, yo. I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that you got talent that's not on the show that I haven't seen in months, but I see them backstage looking sad, dressed in black for the funeral of a fucking gingerbread man. Like, I don't like this crap. I don't like it. I will say that outside of Jacob's promo, the rest of the show was terrible. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to see here. Status quo WWE booking. Jacob is getting over. He got his all breaks, no gas, yada. I mean, Fatu stuff over. But I just think that's the today's WWE crowd that just likes to sing along and sing and dance. I'm not a fan. Next, you get Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James. And, of course, Tiffany Stratton goes over. We don't need to spend too much time on here. WWE does not book compelling stories or matches for us to see. Of course, Tiffany Stratton is going to win. Like, come on, man. Nobody cares about this crap. And the reason why we don't care is because everything is so obvious and transparent. If any of you actually thought Kiana James was going to beat Tiffany Stratton, you're dumb. Okay? You're stupid. You're a moron. Of course Tiffany is going to win. They're going to continue to bury Julia. Kiana James has no aura, so why would I give a crap about her and Julia staring each other down? Because Julia cost her the match. A match she shouldn't have been in. How does the former champion not get a rematch? How does her manager get a match? This crap is stupid, yo. It's stupid. I don't care. At the end of the day, if we don't force a change, a revolution, because that's what pro wrestling needs right now, nothing is going to change. You can keep sitting here. You can keep eating this crap up. And what you're going to keep getting is getting fleeced and sent away with nothing. I would never buy a ticket to come to this crap. Never. I would never spend a dime anymore to give to this company when I am not satisfied with the product. I'll find some other way to watch it, which I have been doing. But I will not give them money, and I will not give them ratings. This stuff is bad. This was the worst SmackDown edition I've ever seen. Boring and lifeless. Nothing to see here but crap, yo. Here's more crap. Damian Priest versus Tala Tonga. I don't care. That's how crappy these two wrestlers are. They're trying to build Tala, and I can see that. He destroyed everybody on SmackDown last week. That was pretty much the Tala Tonga show. Damian Priest is a guy that should have never been world champion. He's, quite frankly, he's boring, bland, and generic. I don't like it. I don't care about this match. And I'm not going to waste my time talking about this crap because it was just boring and stupid and I don't care. No stories are involved. They have no reason to be facing each other. So everything is just an expedition match, I guess. Exhibition, I'm sorry. Because there's no storylines involved. And I'm not saying sometimes random wrestlers can't just fight random wrestlers. But what is the reason? What is the reason? Talatunga is pretty much a jobber. The whole stable of MFTs were jobbers. I've never heard this guy cut a live mic promo, but he's going over on a former world heavyweight champion. No matter how boring, generic, and bland I think Damian Priest is, he is a former world heavyweight champion getting his ass, shoulders pinned to the mat by a giant jobber. All right. Then we get Codarius Rhodes and Paul Heyman. Gunther's favor was getting a contract with SmackDown. He's actually signed his contract with SmackDown on this show tonight. That was the favor. That is what Paul Heyman owed him. And his intentions have been made. He wanted to get to SmackDown so he could get a crack at the WWE title. The continued push and elevation of Gunther is diabolical. It is disturbing and it is quite frankly rude. Like I'm starting to think Triple H might be cheating on Stephanie with Gunther because the amount of love, the amount of care that he is showing this guy who is a proven ratings killer is just mind-boggling. Gunther is terrible. No booker in the history of wrestling will book this guy anywhere near a world title, let alone the WWE title. But for some weird reason, Triple H continues this mess. He is a multiple-time world heavyweight champion, and he probably will likely at some point defeat Cody for the WWE title. Cody is already a ratings killer on SmackDown. Gunther is going to be what ends the show, which going to make the network say we don't even want this show on our network anymore. And maybe Gunther needs to get the title so this can happen. So this bald-headed, big-nosed piece of fucking garbage can see that he's destroying the business with Gunther. Like, I am sick of this crap. I am sick of it. Gunther is terrible. Ain't nobody buying no fucking merch for Gunther. So you can't tell he's not a ratings mover. He's not a merchandise mover. His matches are not good. He's boring. So why in the hell should he be challenging for the WWE title? He has to be sucking Triple H off. And he has to be doing a damn good job of it. Because this makes no sense. Stephanie, you need to check your man. Because I think something is going on behind your back. Because the love affair with Gunther is just ridiculous at this point. Gunther is terrible. Garbage. Cody comes out in civilian clothes, so you know he ain't wrestling or doing anything of production on the show. Gunther come out, no goddamn socks on with some loafers and some little ass slacks where you can above his ankle. Man, get this crap off my TV, man. Nobody want to see this crap. Next, you get Matt Cardona versus Ricky Saints. Indie God versus The Absolute. The Absolute goes over, as he should. He's a rising star. He can talk on the microphone. He looks good. He has charisma. He's a little undersized, but what wrestler hasn't been undersized? The Ricky Saints hate is so forced. It's so forced that I'm just like, y'all act like Rey Mysterio never existed. Y'all act like HBK was a monster. You act like AJ Styles was some big diesel buff guy most of his career. Like, come off of it. Just come off of it. He ain't a baby Rock. He ain't anything like that. He's his own character, and wrestlers have pulled from great wrestlers before them since forever. Oh, you think Ric Flair is the first Nature Boy? He's not. Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. Ric Flair took literally his whole gimmick. Come on now. You think Hulk Hogan? You think Scott Steiner? You think Jesse Ventura? You notice why those guys look similar? You probably never thought about it. Because they all pulled, for their character, they all pulled from superstar Billy Graham. That's why Jesse Ventura, Hulk Hogan, and Scott Steiner look similar. Because they're pulling from the same guy. So he's not a baby. So Ricky Saints isn't a baby Rock. He's a modern day professional wrestler that was inspired by a wrestler from yesteryear. Come on, man. It's a shame that Matt Cardona was brought back to WWE to just lose, but it is what it is. Then, because we're going to show the women tag team champions on the show, but they ain't going to do nothing. Brie Bella and Paige come out. Fatal Attraction come out. Fatal Influence come out. Nia Jackson, Lash Legend come out. A brawl ensues. JC Jane and her crew take a step back wisely to let them brawl it out. Lash Legend and Nia Jax wants their titles back. That's all this segment was. Nothing cool happens on these shows anymore. It's like for years, I was the guy that would probably mention wrestling or say something about wrestling, and everybody look at me like, you still watch that? And I'm like, yeah, proud, of course. Now it's like, you still watch that? I know. Like, what am I doing? Why? These shows are not good. A few weeks ago, not even a few weeks ago, I just stopped uploading for weeks on end because wrestling was so horrible and I was getting tired of my own self sounding so repetitive that I was just like, yeah, I'm done, young. I'm not watching no more of this crap. Like that, it is boring. It's bad. It's terrible. It's no good. Nothing happens, yo. Then the next match is actually the 6-woman tag match. And the match itself was, whatever. JC Jane picks up the win. JC Jane picks up the win for her team after a Jade Cargill interference. So Jade Cargill is back. Mommy, you are not safe. A storm is coming. Because I'm one of the probably few people that believe Jade shouldn't have lost the belt in the first place. Rhea Ripley is clearly a Triple H favorite. And so she gets everything. I'm tired of seeing Rhea Hogan, Rhea Reigns. Like, you got to stop this crap. Because it makes the booking predictable. Because you know the favorites are going to win. That's how you know Tiffany Stratton was going to win. Favorite. She was just WWE Women's Champion before Jade got it. And she had the title for almost a year. So, of course, as soon as she's healthy again, you got to put another belt on her because Triple H loves her. And here's Rhea Ripley, who did not need the WWE women's title, but you got to put another belt on Rhea because Triple H loves her. So any match you see Rhea in, you know she's going to win. This shit is terrible. So I like to see Jade back and cost Rhea a match, and I like to see JC Jane elevated. because that's what we want. Superstars being made. How hard is that? How hard is that? Royce Keys jobs out Tama Tonga. As I said with the Talaloa match, all the MFTs are jobbers anyway. I don't care. Because Tama Tonga does not win matches. So I have nothing invested in this. Like Royce Keys could have came out there and fought Kip Wilson. He could have fought anybody else. Tama Tonga is a jobber. Almost everybody is a jobber. Only Triple H favorites win matches. So 90% of the company is jobbers. When Vince McMahon was creating stars. When Vince McMahon put two wrestlers in the match, I cared about the match. I don't care about this crap. Nobody cares. Royce Keys picks up the win because he's a powerhouse. But I don't care. All throughout the show, we've been seeing different segments of the Gingerbread Man with Stone Cold Steve Austin, Gingerbread Man in space, Gingerbread Man plucked in key WWE moments throughout history. Gingerbread Man, you got the jobbers in the back in black mourning. So now we finally get the reveal of this. This was the absolute worst segment in SmackDown history. Pack this show up. Pack the Gingerbread Man up. Pack Lil Yachty up. Pack Triple GPT up. Pack all this garbage up. It's done. It is done. Done. The Gingerbread Man turns out to be Lil Yachty in a gingerbread suit. He rises up out of the casket like he's Undertaker to attack Sami Zayn with a candy cane. This is what they got Trick Williams doing. All that charisma, Mike, good looks, lemon pepper steppers. This is what they got him doing. I'm not going to waste any more time on this absolute turd of a show. Because that was the main event. I've seen actual video footage of people leaving before the show was over. Because they were bored. They were like, fuck this. I need to go home. I need to get out of here. Because this show is ass. And that's it for me, guys. This has been the Tree of Woe Wrestling Podcast. I'm the Black Patriot. Remember, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Helps me out, helps the channel out. I like to say I will be here. I will always be here. But I cannot continue to make that promise. Like I mentioned a few weeks ago, I just stopped uploading content because I could not watch this crap anymore. And if this is the direction that SmackDown is going to continue to go on in 2026, I don't know if I can continue to watch this crap. I like to say I will be here. I will always be here. I'll suffer through these shows so you don't have to. But man, oh man. Tonight was a stinker. Tonight was terrible. Tonight was utter garbage. This has been the Black Patriot with the Tree of Woe Wrestling Podcast. Peace out, guys. Stay safe.